And we are back in the building, back with some more boxing. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, smash the like button, and all that good stuff. Now, guys, we're less than 2 weeks away from something truly, truly special, in my humble opinion. And that is the undisputed matchup, the undisputed versus undisputed matchup between Canelo Alvarez and Jermell Charlo. Now, that fight takes place September 30th in Las Vegas, Nevada at the T-Mobile Arena. And I am excited about this fight. Probably more excited than most. I know a lot of you guys don't like this fight for whatever reason it is. I do get it. You know, I'm a realist. I understand why some of you guys don't like the fight, because you wanted to see both of these guys in the ring with other competitors. You wanted to see Jermell Charlo versus Terrence Bud Crawford for undisputed at 154. You wanted to see Canelo Alvarez versus the monster David Benavidez for undisputed at 168. And honestly, those are fights I wanted to see as well. And there's no guarantee that we won't get those fights in the future. Terrence Bud Crawford, is looking to face the winner of this fight. So it may just be Jermell versus Terrence Crawford like you guys wanted to see, but at 168. Or it may be Canelo Alvarez versus Terrence Bud Crawford at 168 for undisputed. We just don't know. That's what makes this so exciting, because we're in uncharted territories. We've never seen anything like this before. And I think this fight is a competitive fight. I know some people don't think that. They think, Jermell going up to 168, jumping up 2 weight classes is suicide, going up against Canelo Alvarez. But I beg to differ. I think Jermell brings a lot to the table, not only as the undisputed champion, but he's the undisputed champion in a weight class, one of the toughest ones in boxing. And he's a very, very, I would say, motivated fighter. He wants to be a great, and that's what's great about this matchup. Both of these guys are wanting to be great. They want to do great things. They want to be remembered forever. And like I said, I'm truly excited about the fight. Now, as far as Jermell goes, I think he has a great chance of winning this fight, despite that he's coming up from 154. Honestly, he's the bigger of the two. Even though he fights at 154, he's taller in stature than Canelo. He has a longer reach. He's more athletic than Canelo Alvarez. And looking at his last fight, he was doing a lot of investing into the body. I think that's going to be a good thing going into the ring with Canelo Alvarez. You guys know Canelo Alvarez tires out in the last parts of his fight. And I think investing in the body early could tire him out even earlier. I think that's a good attribute that Jermell brings to the table. Long jab, great lateral movement. You guys know Canelo Alvarez has problems with movers in the ring. We saw it in the fight with Dimitri Bivol, which he lost. We saw it in the fight with Caleb Plant, which he won. And those type of fighters give him trouble. Another thing with Charlo, he has respectable power. He's been knocking guys out. I think Canelo Alvarez has a solid chin, so it's going to be hard to knock Canelo out. We've seen Canelo take some huge shots, especially coming from Triple G. If he can take that, I'm sure he probably can take the power coming from Jermell Charlo. I think Jermell Charlo best bet in this fight is to box, stick and move, go to the body, use a lot of lateral movement, avoid getting hit with that left hook to the body from Canelo Alvarez and the straight right hand. I know he's susceptible to that right hand because I watched it in the Castano fight. Castano was landing that right hand a lot on Jermell Charlo. So we're going to see. I think that's what bothers me about Jermell going up 2 weight classes. Will he be able to take the power coming from Canelo Alvarez, going up to such a higher weight class? That's his Achilles heel, being able to withstand the shots coming from Canelo Alvarez. You guys know Canelo Alvarez, he's not, a huge combination puncher. He likes to walk you down. He loads up on his shots. But when he does deliver, when he does land, his shots are very effective. They can take a lot out of you. But I think Jermell Charlo has the talent, the attributes when it comes to boxing, the skill set to give Canelo Alvarez fits. And I'm just kind of torn about this fight. I think if Charlo can get Canelo into the deep waters, we know Charlo does have a gas tank. He doesn't get tired. But going up to this weight class, will it prove to be detrimental to his, I would say, athletic ability? Will he get gassed out in the later rounds? We just don't know that yet because we're in uncharted territories when it comes to that. But I think he has a great chance of winning the fight. I think boxing is what he needs to do. I think he needs to stick and move. Don't let Canelo get you in the ropes. When Canelo gets you in the ropes, you know what he's going to do. The first fight he had with Castano, we saw Jermell in the ropes a lot, and Castano was teeing off on Jermell. But in the second fight, he kept it a lot more in the middle of the ring, and that's what he needs to do with Canelo Alvarez. Keep the fight in the middle of the ring. And like I said, this is going to be a great matchup. You don't want to miss this one, guys. I think it has huge implications. We're going to see if Terence Bud Crawford will be able to get the winner. Can you imagine what that would be? Could you imagine Terence Bud Crawford versus Canelo Alvarez at 168? Could you imagine Terence Bud Crawford versus Jermell Charlo at 168? Going to be trying to be undisputed in a third weight class. That's just unheard of, guys. That is greatness in the making. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think about the fight coming up September 30th. Like I said, we're less than 2 weeks away. Are you excited about the fight? Who do you have in the fight? Do you think there'll be a knockout? You guys let me know how you feel about it in the comment section. It's the CMB. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. And I'm out. Peace.